Grandpa, you're not slick. I see you in chat. Shut it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hi, Greed. Hi, Adam. Hi, Mini-Me. Hi, Kenma. Hi, Grandpa. It's good to see you. Welcome. You're not slick. Hi, June-san. How are you? I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I had to go into work today, but it was a very, it was short hours-wise, but it kind of dragged on a little bit. But honestly, I mostly just talked to my coworker the whole time. So it was pretty nice. It wasn't really anything that crazy. Like, I got to take my morning really, really slowly and then just go in for a couple hours, and it was basically dead the whole time. And afterwards, me and Mamori went out to eat. We got ice cream, and now I'm here. And I also got to talk on the phone with my bestie for a while, so that was really nice. A record wing tattoo. We'll get into it. We're not there yet. I just started. We're not there yet, but I will get into it. So, hello everyone. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm sorry, my eye all of a sudden decided to start twitching. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I hope everything's fine. I don't have tissues with me. If I have to run, it's probably to go get tissues because my eye is freaking it and I don't know why. But anyways, hello everyone, welcome in. I'm sure I'll be fine. I'm sure it's fine. I hope everybody is having a wonderful weekend, getting some good rest, enjoying time with family or friends, or, you know, getting to do something fun. My eye is freaking it. Yeah, my eye is freaking it, and I need it to stop because I'm trying to be professional on stream for you. That background image. Is there a tree in your room? Yeah, why not? Do you have a problem with me having plants in my room, old man? This is the only time you've ever brought it up. I've had this background for a long time now, and you're just worried about it now? They're house plants. What does it matter? Tree Eddie percent. Oh God, what is with you today? You've been wildin' since like 2 days ago. What's going on? Anyway. Oh God, my eye. This is not how I wanted to start stream, y'all. I am so sorry. Oh my God. It's fine. It's fine. Everything, it's still twitching. God, it's fine. Everything is fine. Anyway, this stream is going to be my little story time of me getting my tattoo. And I hope that you guys will enjoy getting to listen to me while I talk about it. Hello, welcome in, Emmett. It's good to see you. Hello. It is now story time. And I have a few pictures that I can share with you guys as well. It's not just going to be me talking the whole time, but we'll start from the beginning, I suppose. So the whole reason behind the tattoo that I just got was because it is a memorial tattoo for someone who is really close to me, my partner, and I had come up with the original sketch design ages and ages ago. Like, I had drawn it within like the first couple weeks that he had been gone, because I was just at that point I was just kind of pulling at anything that might, you know, be a good distraction. Just anything that I might be able to do. I'm sorry, my eye is like really bugging me. I'm so sorry. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go grab some tissues or something. Oh my God. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm not muting. It's fine. I just grabbed a roll of toilet paper so I have something, because I don't have any boxes of tissues right now. I think it's all the seasonal pollen, because there's like, I don't know what's been going on, but lately the seasonal pollen has been so much worse than normally, and I don't know why, and it's like crazy bad. Oh gosh. Jesus. Dang it, YouTube. Where was my notification? Does the bell mean nothing? Greed, you've literally not missed anything except me yelling at Grandpa. You've missed nothing. Welcome in. Oh, gosh. Ooh. And I'm also, my eye is twitching a lot, and I don't know why. So I'm trying to satiate my body and fix shit. My God. Okay. Here, let me see if I can't pull up. I missed the best part then? I guess so. Let's see. Let me just name it that. And I'll do that so I can just pull it up. It's loading. Let's see. Let's see. I think it should be in this folder. Yes. Okay, I just saw it. Let me resize it because it's gonna be gigantico for no good reason. Okay. I'll also probably crop it then. But this is the initial sketch design that I did when I was planning out the tattoo. This is the design. I'll put it like on top of chat over here. I'll zoom in so you guys can see it a little bit better. But this is the original sketch that I did for the tattoo that I wanted. Now, originally I didn't know if I wanted it as a tattoo because I was kind of doodling. I was just trying to get out my feelings in a way that, you know, conveyed everything that I wanted it to convey. And I specifically didn't want to put a name on it. I feel like I've put enough like other symbolism and whatnot and words and numbers that correlate enough that it's meaningful to me and it's not about my partner's name per se, at least for the design. And I know personally for me, I don't know if I would be comfortable having the name of anybody on my body as a tattoo. So I purposefully did not include a name in the design that I made. And I tried to keep it relatively simple. You can see that it's a vinyl record. It has the angel wings and halo, and then it has some words, the date, his lucky number in the middle. So that's the design that I did. Now, I'm gonna put that away for right now. I was just talking about this recently. I don't like the idea of having name tattoos. Yeah, like, I'm sure that for some people, that is like a very important part for their tattoo, is to have the name on it, or to have the name incorporated in some way, shape, or form. But for me, because the tattoo is for me and not for anybody else, I personally prefer symbolism and like personal meaning to me than just having the name. Because I know what his name is and I know who he is to me, but to convey it in a way that honors him was way more important to me than just getting a tattoo of his name. So I didn't. And I purposefully did it in a way that I I didn't have to have a name on a tattoo, because that's not really my style anyway. I prefer symbolism and meaning and things of that nature much more than just like a simple thing, or like it has to have a very deep meaning to me. I was talking to Tethercat about this a little while ago. All of the other tattoo ideas that I have are deeply meaningful to me in one way, shape, or another, and I'm not just going to get a tattoo like just because. Not that that's a bad thing, because people can do whatever they want, but it's like, it's somewhat embedded in like my spirituality and spiritual practices in a way, where any tattoo that I get, I want it to either be in line with the center of my body, or I want there to be two existing pieces so that they mirror each other in a way. So that's what all of my tattoos I have planned are going to do. They're either going to mirror something in one way, shape, or form, or be in line with the center of my body. So that's what my plan is. Just a real question, does it hurt? Yes. I wouldn't say that it's a painless process. For me and my personal experience, at least with this one, there was an initial shock, but it quickly subsided as the tattoo continued. So for me and my pain tolerance, I would consider it like a 4 out of 10. If anything, it was more uncomfortable than painful. Every now and again, there would be slightly more pain than just discomfort, but it was more of just discomfort than like actual like pain I need to tap out. Like, I didn't tap out once. I was fine. But yeah, I showed you guys the design, and then how it progressed to me actually getting my tattoo. I was at work a couple weeks ago, and I kind of got it in my head that like I would like to get my tattoo before the next anniversary of his passing, because it's already been more than a year, and I didn't want to wait until after the second year to get the tattoo. I wanted it before the second anniversary. So I started actually saving money and looking into potential artists. And I've talked about it before, probably, where I can admire a lot of other tattoo artists' work, but none of it resonated with me. And it goes back to me feeling very, like, almost spiritual about it. But I really needed to connect with someone and be comfortable around them and, you know, appreciate their work, know who they are, like that kind of thing, in order for me to feel comfortable enough to get a tattoo from them. And I had been recommended a couple different shops, a couple different people, and while all of their work was gorgeous and it looked great on whatever client they were doing it for, I personally could not make that connection with them, so I just didn't end up going with them. But Facebook Facebook randomly recommended me someone, like they advertised somebody to me, and they just kind of checked all the boxes immediately, because they advertised themselves as LGBT friendly and neurodivergent friendly, and that's like part of their practice. It's part of like the way that they want to be known and like operate as, which I deeply appreciated. And I needed to know that I could be in a safe environment with someone that I could trust. So I totally, like, I looked through their whole portfolio and I loved everything that they did. And I just kind of knew. I was like, this is it. This is the person. So I booked a free consultation with them, and that was roughly 2 weeks ago. And I went into their shop and I got to meet them for the first time. I might need you to direct me their way sometime. I really want another tattoo. So glad that you found them, though. I will absolutely give you a referral, because apparently if I refer enough people, I can also get a free tattoo. I have so many extra business cards. Please, I will give you one. I will give you an extra business card. I do not mind that at all. 100%. They did so good. And then you can find all their social media and see what they got going on. They're really good. Bet. But I went in a few weeks ago. Probably important when someone's going to be repeatedly jabbing you with a needle. Yeah, exactly. And don't get me wrong. I'm sure that almost every tattoo shop that you go into, it's not that they're going to have like ill intent because you're a client and they want to create an art piece that just so happens to be on your body. So they're going to try to be personable and nice to you, duh. But there's like almost a spiritual connection because it's a part of my body, and I need somebody that, you know, understands my boundaries, someone who, I don't know. It's just something that's deeply embedded in me that I needed to find the right person. So I went in roughly 2 weeks ago and I walked into their shop for the very first time, and it's like, it's almost like hallway-esque. There's a very small lobby area with some chairs and a TV and like some chill lo-fi music playing, and they just like heard the door open. They walked over. They're like, "Hi." I was like, I'm here for my consultation." They're like, "Yes, please come right this way." And they had their apprentice with them because they have somebody apprenticing and learning from them. And we sat and we chatted for like not even 15 minutes, and just, you know, everything about the shop was great. It's like green, like bright, a deeper bright green and gray, and they have like a bulletin board up with like flash tattoos, so like little tiny ones that you could get for a much cheaper price because they're already like pre-made and rendered and everything. But they took me back to like the second or third room in, because there's like 3 little rooms, and they're just like, "So what are you thinking about getting?" And I like pull out my sketchbook and I show them the design. I talk about it a little bit. I say like, it's a memorial design. This is my first tattoo, blah, 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 blah. And they were like, "Okay, cool. Do you want like some sort of, do you want any edits made? Do you want me to like do a version of this for you? Do you want it to be like this exact thing?" And I was like, well, this was just kind of a doodle that I did. It's not perfectly even. I didn't bust out a ruler or anything. So if you want to take this design and like neaten it up, do whatever magic you want to do, I totally get that. I'm totally fine with that. I'm sure that it'll look great. I've seen your other work, blah, 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 blah. And, you know, we just chatted a little bit, like, tell me a little bit about yourself. And they talked about their life a little bit, who they are, how long they've been doing tattooing. They're also going to open up soon for piercing because they got like the clearances for that. So they will also be open up for different piercing. And they also do like cosmetic, like permanent makeup. So that's a really nice thing. Pulls out meth compass and protractor. Yeah, because that's exactly what I wanted to be doing when designing a memorial tattoo. I'm like, I need my compass, I need my protractor, I need my ruler, I need all my gadgets. Please, I need them. I was not about to do that. And then as we were finishing up, they were like, "When do you want to book your appointment?" And I was like, well, I have to save up a little bit of money, and I don't like, I don't have a specific date in mind, but I get paid every 2 weeks. And they were like, well, we do offer Afterpay. You don't have to pay it all at once. You can do the 4 or 6 different payments over like a few weeks. And they were like, why don't we just get you in 2 weeks? And they were so chillax about it. Mind you, this has been like one of the biggest things I've wanted for years now. And they're like, yeah, let's just do it 2 weeks from now. And I'm like, for real? We could do it in 2 weeks? Like we could, it's gonna happen? For real? So I got really excited. I was like, yes, I would love to. And I pulled out my calendar on my phone, making sure I didn't have like anything else in the way of that. And I was like, yes, let's do this date at this time. Let's do it. Like it's actually happening. It's like one of those things where it doesn't really set in your brain of, oh my God, it's actually happening, until it actually freaking happens. And it was, the me putting it in the calendar was the first of the toe dipping in the water of, oh, this is real. Oh, this is going to happen. So I got that first like, oh boy, I'm so excited, it's gonna happen, oh my God. And I'd like been telling all my coworkers all the time, like, I finally booked for my appointment, I've been wanting this for so long. And they were all like super happy for me, all that stuff. And I know that within that 2 week period, towards the end of it, when it's like almost the day, I'm going to get a text message with the finalized design, and if I had any notes or anything on it, that I should get it fixed up. So it's the day before I get my tattoo. So it was this past Thursday. I get a text message while I had just clocked in, and I put my phone in my locker. And when I come back for my lunch break, I see that I got the text message right at like 2 o'clock. So I open it and I'm like, oh, I think I know what this is. And they send me the finalized sketch, and they were like, hey, let me know if you have any concerns, any comments, like if you want me to fix up anything on it. And there was only like one very minor thing that I wanted them to fix. Now, mind you, it did not look like my sketch in terms of simplicity. It was highly detailed in comparison to my sketch, which was fine by me, I don't mind. But I was not anticipating just like how good it was gonna be. And I'm just, so excited. Let me pull up the file. Hold on. Where is it? There we go. I gotta readjust it a little bit, but... Oh, that's not right. What's it doing? Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Hold on. What's it doing? There we go. That's a little bit better. So you can kind of see the difference between my sketch and just how detailed their sketch turned, which again, I'm not mad about. I just wasn't anticipating how good it was gonna be. And this was another like, oh shit moment for me, where it's like, oh my God, this is going to be on my body. And it looks so good. Now, the first version that they sent me, they actually did the number in the center a little bit differently. So the like vinyl records have the hole in the center for when you put them on a turntable or whatever, and they made the bottom part of the 8 the inner circle of the vinyl record, and then kind of stacked the other circle on top and had the 7s like smaller and pushed up, which I liked the effect that they were going for, but it just wasn't what I wanted. So I told them to just, you know, don't worry about centering the hole in the vinyl in the center. You can just just center the number. It'll still look really good and I'll still enjoy it. So they did, and I think it looks a lot better. It doesn't have the same, like, somewhat awkwardness of the other one. That is incredibly cool. It looks awesome. It really does. I love it so much. The initial sketch has such a cool punky look to it. The final is pretty awesome too. I feel like the initial one is like, you can feel my personality through it. I'm much more like girly and sweet and like a simple person, versus the sketch that they did is like it's the what's it like, don't worry about her, I'm not with her, and then like the girl that he's talking about. That's what it felt like for a second. I was like, oh shit, that looks 5 million times better than what I did, because like I just do little doodles. I just do very sweet little, like, fun, entertaining doodles. I was not expecting, like, fully detailed wings, fully detailed vinyl record, much better handwriting, shaded halo. Like, I was okay with my sketch, and I was ready to just slap my sketch on my body. But goddamn, if that doesn't look so much better. And this is why I defer to actual artists. I'm just a hobbyist. I'm not good with, like, designing stuff like this. I'm more of like a painter. I don't do ink designs like this, but they're the professional here. Which is fine by me. I don't care. I don't mind one bit, and they did a really, really good job. Super happy with it. So they sent me that over, and I was like, yay, I'm so hyped. They're like, I can't wait to see you tomorrow for your actual appointment. I'm sure it's gonna go great, blah, 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 blah. And I absolutely could not sleep. I know, I had been looking at guides for like multiple days of everything that you should do before you get a tattoo, and they harped on like, you need to be hydrated, you need to keep the area moisturized like at least 2 to 3 days in advance, if not a week in advance. And I was doing all that, and they said like, make sure that you eat a really good meal beforehand, or if you don't, like, bring something because your sugar might drop. So I did both. I ate like a really... Guys, I went to Waffle House. You may or may not have seen a certain tweet from a certain somebody that I may or may not have gone to Waffle House again. Listen. I had been ping-ponging ideas in my head all night beforehand of where I could go for breakfast. And I decided that by the morning, I wanted to get breakfast somewhere cheap. And I tried to just get a freaking McGriddle and a hash brown and maybe an apple pie. And when I tried to check out, it was like because I ordered online, and it was like, we are no longer taking orders for breakfast. Please remove items in your cart. And I said, fuck it, I'm going to Waffle House, whatever. I'm sorry, I can't help it. That place has an iron grip on me. I can't do anything about it. My first tattoo was super impulsive, and I did not research anything, so I'm glad you did, because my brand of anxiety has just dictated that I am built this way. Oh, got Waffle House, of course. Listen, old man. A woman has needs, and sometimes those needs are a bacon, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl and 2 giant chocolate chip waffles and water and coffee, or else she'll die on the side of the road. It always leads back to Waffle House. Listen, at this point, they should fucking sponsor me. with all the PR that I do for them. They should sponsor me already. It's neither here nor there. I still really want Wawa to sponsor me, but again, I don't know if they're going to. At least not yet. I'm not there yet. I'm not there enough for them to want to sponsor me, even though I'm an East Coast girly at heart. Wait, I want the exact meal you just said. That's my order. That is my order. I like the bacon, egg, and cheese hash brown bowl. If you can get it with onions, get it with onions. Ask for onions in there. And then 2 chocolate chip waffles. You put the butter on it and you put the syrup on it. You need all of it. You need all of it. And it's great. And it's way too much food. And it's fantastic. And the lady who was there was so nice to me. And she had a bunch of tattoos. And I was really tempted to ask her about it. But, you know, she was busy. It was rush hour. There were so many people. We should all go to Waffle House together, the local gays. We absolutely should. I think it would be so much fun. I want to do a late night Waffle House because most of the time I go when it's like socially acceptable to eat breakfast food. But you know Waffle House hits the best when it's the middle of the night and there ain't nobody else there except the drunks and like truck drivers. That's where it hits. That's where it hit. Okay, I'm straying from the topic at hand. Oh gosh. But in my guides of what I should do to prep for my tattoo, it had also suggested that I should get gummy candy because A, it will keep my sugar up, and B, the chewing sensation of eating a gummy candy will help distract me from the pain. And I was like, okay, that's pretty neat. I will take that into account. So I stopped at the dollar store and I got some gummy candy because I figured I should have some. And I also brought like a ton of shit to do with me. I brought my book that I'm reading. I brought my Nintendo Switch. I brought like board games and shit. Like I brought activities, mind you. I was ready to camp out there for like all day long. And I absolutely did not need any of it. I didn't even need the gummy candy. So I finally get there and I walk in and I was expecting to just see my tattoo artist as well as maybe the apprentice again. But I walk in and it's my tattoo artist, one of my tattoo artist's fiancés, because they are polyamorous just like I am, and 2 of their children, because they were setting up, because today they had a really big event. They were hosting like a pride event that they were doing, and they were just, you know, setting up for it. They bought a bunch of decorations, they made a bunch of goodie bags and whatever. I just walk in, I'm like, hello, I know I'm like really early, because I didn't realize like how traffic would be when I got here, and I got here a lot earlier than I thought I would. And they were like, no worries, I just ordered food. Are you chill if I go eat that? I'm like, yeah, you take as much time as you need. I'm like way too early. I'm not gonna be mad at you. You do what you gotta do. I don't care. So they did. We have a special guest. Special guest? Hi! What you doing? Hi! Hi, special guest! I saw your tail waggle from the corner of my eye. Yeah, little tail waggles? Hi, Bubby. You wanna come up? You want up? Come up! You know how to jump up here. Come on, you know how. Come on. Come on, Bubby. No? Do you not wanna? Come here. Bubby, come here. What you doing? Come here. Come here. Come here. Yeah, we got a Bubby. We got a Bubby. Sir, oh, my model. Oh, I'm going everywhere. Okay. I'm holding a baby now. Stinky, stinky baby. Kenma wants to comment hi to special guest, but Noya has his arm pinned and is sleeping on it. I love Noya so much. Noya's just a baby. Now we both have babies. What are you doing, Louie? What are you? Oh, whoa. They can't see my face when you sit like that. Sir! Sir, they can't see my face when you sit like that. I have to turn. I'm at an angle. Sorry, y'all. Hello? Do you have something you need to say? Do you have something you need to share? Sir, I'm asking you. This has become the Louie show. I'm sorry, everybody. This is way more important. Do you have something you need to share with the class? Hi. What? Hello. What? What? Where you go? Okay, bye. He did not have anything to share. He had to run away. Oh, gosh. Where was I? Okay, yeah, so I walk in and they say like, oh, well, my food's gonna be here. I was like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not gonna rush you. They're like, while you're here, do you have your ID? And then I can also get your info. And I was like, yeah, sure. So I pull out my ID, they go to the back, they photocopy it, and then they also come back with a clipboard and they're like, yeah, I just need you to fill out this stuff. And it's all just like information about me and, you know, any medical conditions I might have, any prescriptions that I'm on that might affect the tattoo effectiveness or healing process, stuff like that. Like a photo release of the tattoo that I get so that they can post it on social media, just a bunch of stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, I got it, done, bye. Okay. And I hand in the clipboard. They're like, okay, I am going to go eat my food. I am going to go prep the room. And then I will get you back there as soon as I can. I was like, you take your time, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And I just hang out in the little waiting area on the one couch. And it's so lovely to see just their two kids sitting on the couch, just eating food, playing some silly YouTube videos on the little TV with like a Nintendo Switch and whatever else. They were having the best time. They're having the greatest time. And then a little time passes and then they call me back. They're like, okay, if you want to bring all your stuff, you can come back to the last room. I was like, okay. So I grab all my goodies and I head back there and they are prepping everything and they, well, I walk in, they're like, you can set your stuff on the counter. So I do. And I consider for a second, I'm like, am I gonna need any of this right now? Am I fine? I think I'm fine, question mark. I don't think I need any of this stuff. So I just sat everything on the counter and they're like, okay, for the best positioning, I'll just need you to straddle the chair. And I was like, okay. So I do, and there's like a little headrest area. There's a place for my arms, all that fun stuff. And I'm basically just shoving my face into the chair anyway. So there would be no reason for me to like sit back and read a book or like any of this other stuff, because like I can't do anything. They're tattooing on my back. My face is buried in this chair. I don't need any of this. I'm just the over-prepared kid for like camping. I bring way too much stuff with me. Or like when you go on vacation for just a weekend and you bring like 10 pairs of underwear, 20 pairs of socks, like 6 or 7 shirts, like that's who I was. I was too ready. I was way too ready. And they what's it? They shave the area, they get it ready and prepped, and they put the sketch on, and or the stencil on. They press it like in so it's all flat and like it's in the proper placement and stuff. Yo, room nice and cool now, June. Hi, Geek Son, welcome in. It's good to see you. 5 suitcases for the 2-night trip. That's the kind of bitch I am, though. That's how I'm built. I have like 1 suitcase full of stuff. I have my purse that has my regular stuff in it. I have a cosmetics bag that has all my skincare and cosmetics in it. I have like an extra beach bag that's filled with other bags. Like, I am that bitch. I'm sorry. It's horrible of me. Oh my god. Also, Geek-san, to answer your question, I actually have it set so that the money is a payout because a certain other moderator that we know can get me a discount at their workplace for whatever air conditioner that I'm looking for. And I also need to steal them so that they can install it for me because I need help. I need help setting it up. So it just works out. I'm gonna hike up to them and they're gonna grab it for me. Oh, definitely Chrissy works in retail. Yes, he will get me a discount. And I'm waiting for the money to process. It's not here quite yet, but luckily this week it hasn't been like super hot. There was only like 2 days where it got pretty warm and then it started raining again. So it's been relatively mild, thankfully, for right now. So I'm still able to hold out, but I don't want to hold out too much longer because I know deep in my bones, it is going to happen. It is coming. Before I continue anymore with the tattooing story, I need more water because I put too much ice in my water bottle and I need more actual water. I need water. So I am going to grab some more. This time I will actually mute my mic and I will be right back. Don't get in any trouble. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Oh yeah, I'm back. I got my water. I'm good now. Starting trouble right now. Hey, what did I tell you? Got black cherry water? Yo, that sounds good. I love cherries. I have some cherries downstairs. Don't let her see my shenanigans. I got you red-handed, Beach. What you talking about? I see you. I see you. Hey Grandpa, I tried showing up there once, but stream crashed during the GeoGuessr game. That got sorted. I've played since. Yeah, y'all gotta go watch Grandpa play more GeoGuessr because it's fun. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so the positioning of me in the chair was me straddling it, and I basically just pushed my forehead into the chair the whole time. And I had my arms up a certain way so that they had the best access. And mind you, like my outfit was, I didn't have to like remove anything. It was just pants. And then the shirt that I picked was like a cami tank top. So like a spaghetti strap tank top. And like my whole back was out. So it was really easy. I didn't have to like shift around any of my clothing or anything because I knew what the placement was going to be. I didn't want to wear like a t-shirt or whatever and have it get in the way. So I preemptively chose a comfortable outfit and they got me covered. I'm all good. And one of the things that I noticed about the chair was that on the back of the headrest, there was actually like a grip thing. So it was kind of like a U-shaped bar that went from like one side of the headrest to the other and jutted out from the back. And it was covered in like a foamy thing. I don't know how else to describe it, so that it wasn't just a pure metal rod. And honestly, that helped a lot for like the initial pain spike that I had, because they were prepping everything behind me. I couldn't see anything. Not that I like would want to. So when it comes to like any type of medical procedures, like for example, when I get blood taken for blood work, I always turn my head in the other direction. I never want to see it. I never want to see it get done, because I just know it's gonna freak me out and I can't handle that. So luckily, this tattoo was like, I could not see it because it is on the back of my neck. I cannot see it. So I didn't have to freak out over like seeing the needles or any of the equipment or anything, because I didn't really want to either. And then for the whole tattoo, it was obviously my artist doing the tattoo. And then their fiance just kind of sat in the room with us too, which made me super comfortable, because their fiance was so sweet and nice and really lovely to talk to. And, you know, we talked about my partner a lot and the symbolism and me getting the tattoo and just fun stuff about him and all that good stuff. And then we also talked about like other tattoo designs that I want to get, or I talked about my local Pride festival being held next Saturday. That's going on, or like different Pride festivals that are going on. And we just connected super easily, and it was really good conversation. I really enjoyed my experience there. As for the tattoo, oh, hold on guys, 1 second. I have been delivered goodies. I have been delivered goods. I don't have enough room on this table for the... Oh, uh-oh. I don't have enough room. Oh, no. Oh, God. Momori has provided goods. I just saw my door start to open, and normally I assume that it's Louis pushing the door open, because normally like 9 times out of 10 it is just him pushing it open, but it was pushed with enough force that I was like, oh, this is different. There is now a plate of croissants and chocolate dip in front of me. I have goodies now, and I will enjoy them as we continue to talk. But anyway, they got the stencil on me, and I told them, as like, I always tell this to every person that I deal with needles, like, let me know when it's about to like the first pinch, so that I can anticipate it and not just be surprised. And I need it. What about me working in retail? I told them that you gonna get me a good deal for that AC unit. Hi, Chris, welcome in. Croissant? I'm gonna take a bite of one right now. Oh my god, no, I'm not. It's 5 million degrees. Oh my god, okay. Momori does not have feeling in her fingers when it comes to heat, because she has worked in the food industry for a very long time. My god, it's so hot. it's too hot. It's too hot. Oh boy, that and the free labor she's getting out of me. Yeah, they told me I gotta put my mods to work. It's not completely free labor. Hush now. I'm going to house you and feed you. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have feeling in my tongue when it comes to heat. Yeah, I'm always concerned for you when a piping hot anything comes in contact with your mouth. You're like, ooh, soup, and you take a big slurp. I'm like, Jesus Christ, my man. Oh god, it's wild. Or a piping hot sandwich, big piece of meat, whatever it might be. Crazy. Anyway, where was I? I'm gonna try to take a bite of it. It's so hot. My god. Oh, the chocolate dip is a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I feel like it was more liquidy the last time that this was made. This is thick chocolate dip. Oh my god. Mmm. Yummy. Yummy. I am always put to work, man. First being your dress holder and now this. I like food. I did not ask you to be my dress holder, mind you. I didn't ask. You did that on your own volition. I didn't ask for anybody to hold my anything. You did that because you wanted to. Oh yes, tattoo, it looks great, guys. I'm glad you think so. Emma's like that too. When I can't trust them to tell me when food is a normal temperature, yeah, it's fine to eat. Food is literally lava. Yes, they do that too. I have noticed that. That's crazy. Crazy. But yeah, while I was prepped for the tattoo and they told me that they were getting ready and that I could hear them doing all that stuff, I was like, let me know when the first, you know, needle is going to go in so I can anticipate it. And it did shock me a little bit because of like just the initial feeling of having that needle. How's it healing, by the way? Good. I think it's healing all right. I mean, I haven't had any itchiness or pain, and I personally haven't noticed any more like bleeding. There's some ink drip, of course, because some of it, like, it's not going to soak up every last little bit of it, and that's totally understandable. But yeah, I haven't had any issues. It's been doing all right. So the initial shock of it was like, it felt like a 6 or a 7. Not because it actually hurt that bad, but because it was just a whoa moment of whoa, 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 whoa. That's what it feels like. Getting a tattoo, that's the feeling. Whoa, that's crazy. Ow, that kind of hurts a little bit. Yo, this is wild, huh? What's going on? Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Bear. It's so good to see you. Welcome in. We're having a little story time together. Greed, I am not finishing that sentence. That's wild. Yo! Yes! Wild! Oh my god, stop! Stop! Oh my god, Greed, you've killed it. Greed, you're going to the slammer for that. Go straight to horny jail. Oh my god, Greed. Greed. Where else would you ever talk like that? That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. What the hell? Yo. I'm taking another bite of my croissant. That was crazy. Also, hi, Chronic. Welcome in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus. I take it I'm not getting an explanation. I don't think you want one. I don't think you want one. Your boy's gonna be drinking tonight. I should come bug you. I should come bug you then. Anyway, Chronic, I'm wearing a bandage over it that's clear. It's called Sanoderm. And not all of the ink, like, is going to soak into my skin just because it got pierced in, like, with a needle. So some of the ink, you know, bleeds out a little bit. Not that it's actual blood. There was a tiny bit of, like, plasma, but it's not like I'm profusely bleeding. It's just, I feel like I saw it in the picture. I could probably have another picture that I can show it to you, but I'm not gonna put that on stream because I feel like that's a little too icky and I don't think YouTube would like that. But I can show it to you on chat or whatever. You can just kind of see that where the bandage is, there's like some extra ink that's sitting like between the bandage and the skin. It's not like in the skin. It's just trapped under the bandage. I love tattoos. I have 11. I want more. I want more so bad. I have the itch now. I want the picture. I can get you the picture then. I suppose the skin can only absorb a fixed amount. Yeah, it can only take so much, which is fine. You know, it does what it can. Anyway, I feel the initial sting. I'm like, whoa, 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 that's crazy. It hurts pretty bad just because I'm not used to the sensation. But it's over really fast, and they're like, okay, that's the whole date on the bottom. That's done. I was like, oh, really? Like, that it's already done on the bottom, the whole date portion? They're like, yeah, it's already done. I'm like, wow. I thought that was going to take so much longer. And they're like, no, it's really not that much at all, because it's just a few numbers. Hey, buddy. Hi, Blake. It's so good to see you. Hi, welcome in. We're doing story time. I would love to see your tattoo. Don't worry, I will show it at the end. I showed the sketch and the revised sketch by the artist, and I will show it to you at the end of this when I'm done telling the story. Dude, I got a response from a counselor so I can get my referral so my insurance will come. Yay, Chris, I'm so happy for you. Yay! Oh my god, I'm so glad, because you were literally just telling me the other day, you're like, I'll pay for it if I have to. I'm like, no, you shouldn't have to. You should not have to. You have insurance for a reason. They should cover it. And then you were telling me about needing that note, so I'm glad. Bitches, I got to see it in person, you lucky bastard. You lucky. Y'all can see it in person if you come to the next fan expo. Come to the next fan expo and you'll come see it. I will be seeing it in person soon. Yeah, you will. Yeah, you will. I need to not choke on my croissant. I need to be careful. Okay. So at that point, they start doing the line art for the other parts of my tattoo, obviously. So they keep going. And after a while, honestly, it's kind of therapeutic. And it's, I kind of just got used to the feeling of it. And like, I could anticipate where they would be moving the needle next. And you know, some spots hurt a little bit more than others. I would say like the closer it was to being like perfectly aligned with my spine, the more it hurt. And you know, I have unfortunately a little bit of back knee. So there's, you know, there were some spots where it hurt a little bit, but I'm fine. Everything is fine. I should be getting my HRT very soon. I'm so glad. I have to pay for mine. Gosh, Bear, I'm sorry you have to pay for yours. That stinks. Did YouTube upgrade the moderation stuff again? We can now add banned words. You have to add Waffle House, I'm sorry. You have to add Waffle House so you guys can't clown on me. You're not allowed. Not allowed to clown on me anymore. Another yippee for HRT. What's the next tattoo you're gonna get? We'll talk about that. Like, guys, I wanna get to the end of the story so I can show you the actual tattoo. Gosh, my goodness. Banned word. Grandpa, shut up! Shut up! Oh my god! Don't bring up Grimace again, I swear to God. Jesus Christ. You're only allowed to bring up Grimace. Oh my Oh my god. Jesus Christ. I need a second. Okay. Hey guys, I added alcohol to the band words list. I hate you. How dare you? How dare you? The alligators against me in this very, very room. I cannot stand you. Jesus. Anyway. So I would say that the line art was actually really therapeutic to me because I knew exactly what to expect. I knew where the lines would be placed. I could kind of anticipate when they were moving to one spot versus another and when they were finishing up with like a word. Because I could feel everything on my back, duh. And it was... I could just kind of anticipate it. And mind you, I brought up the little bar on the back of the headrest for a reason. That initial shock, I was like white knuckling that thing because I didn't want to move. I didn't want to jump or anything. So I was just white knuckling that thing for a hot second. Or like I was digging my thumbnail into the foam of the bar because I did not want to move. I told them, like, I don't know if I have a high pain tolerance, but what I do have is a very high tolerance of I don't want to inconvenience anybody else. So I just kind of grit my teeth and bear it, and I was doing my best to like take in deep breaths and focus on my breathing the whole time to like get my mind off of the fact that I was being stabbed multiple times repeatedly, like just over and over and over again with a tattooing needle. How long did it take? It took 1 hour, which honestly, I thought it was going to take a lot longer. So they were very efficient and they did such a great job. I was anticipating being there for like 2 hours, 3 hours, however long it took. Like, I did not care. If they took a really long time, if they took breaks or whatever, I did not care at all. They took 0 breaks. They were like, okay, you're all done. I'm like, shit, really? It's done? Because they got done with the line art and they're like, okay, we just have a little bit of shading and then you're good. And I was like, it's done? It's done. So I was very surprised. I've seen some people in videos who were doing acrobatics as they were getting tattoos. What the? No. What? Hello? Nah. My biggest was a total of 6 hours. Yeah. For real big tattoos, you can book for like a whole day appointment, and that's like $800, and obviously you want to tip good on top of that, so you're paying like $1,000 for a real big tattoo, for a gigantic one. That's a tap out session, but I was only getting a little one, and so I'm fine. But I would say that for me, I was fine with the line art. The shading for me was where I was more uncomfortable, because the way that the shading worked, you kind of have to pick up and put down the needles of the tattoo gun like more frequently to get the gradient that you want, so that it's more gradual and not just a harsh line. And it kind of results in a very fast, like almost scratching motion. Oh, that was rough for me. That part was rough. Line art, I could sit there all day long like a freaking stone. I could do that all day long. Line art, but that shading, man, youch. That freaking hurt. I did not like that part. But you know, it was my very first experience, and now I am aware of that. So for future tattoos, if there's any shading in it, I just need to be prepared mentally for that level of discomfort. I would say the only time that it hit like a 5 or a 6 was just, was just during some shading portions, because it was tough. I know we done saving money, but wouldn't AC have priority over a tattoo? Well, yes, in some ways. I think I said it before you got here, Geek-san. The tattoo that I got is a memorial tattoo, and it was very important for me to get the tattoo before the 2nd anniversary of his passing, because it's already been more than a year. And originally I wanted it before the 1st anniversary, and I just didn't have the money at the time. So I really wanted to make it a point to get it before the 2nd anniversary. And for me, mentally, that takes much greater precedence for me than having an air conditioning unit. Because honestly, I do have a box fan, and it's not like I'm gonna like die without an AC, because I've been without an AC for this long. The only thing is that it affects you guys directly without the AC unit because of me feeling comfort while streaming. So that's why I made it a big thing for you guys, because I will still be fine at the end of the day whether or not I have an AC unit or not. It was just, okay, if I do have an AC unit, I can stream in the summertime. If I don't have an AC unit, I'm probably not gonna, want to sit in my room for a long enough period of time to host a stream. So it was just like 2 different railroad tracks going side by side, parallel. One of them was like, for me, my spiritual, mental, and emotional focus, and then another one of them was just like more like a physical and like streaming focus, I guess. It was a need, not a want. Yeah. I wouldn't normally put a tattoo as a need, because duh, it's a tattoo. But I would say because it is a memorial tattoo, and because of how much like it has been taxing me mentally over these past almost 2 years, it took much greater precedence for me to get it. But yeah, I finished up with the shading, I survived it, and they did like the all done, and I was like, yay! And their partner who was sitting there was like, oh my god, it looks so good! It looks so cute, it's such a great design, I can't wait for you to see it. I'm like, please take a picture so I can see it! So they did, and then they put the Sanoderm on. Well, first what they did was afterwards they did a cool or like cold wet rag, just wipe down, because like after every little section, they would wipe down with like a cotton pad or some sort of tissue to just get the excess ink or whatever blood was there. But at the very end of it, they did a cool towel wipe. Yo, that shit felt so good. That felt so good. And then immediately after that, they're like, I need to put the Sanoderm on, so I need to spritz you down with like rubbing alcohol, and that's gonna sting a little bit, but I'll cool it, like I'll fan it off right away. And I was like, okay. So they were like, here comes the alcohol, and they spray me down, and it takes a second, and I was like, ooh, ow, I know what you mean. Ow, youch. Because it felt like that's like the sunburn sensation. And they were like, yeah, I know it's not great. And they like have a little hand fan, and they're just trying to evaporate the alcohol as fast as possible. And then they put the Sanoderm on, and they're like, yeah, you're all set. You're all good to go. And they prepped me a little goodie bag with some stickers. And they also gave me this, it's this gel or like cream lotion. It's by Mad Rabbit. It's called Repair Soothing Gel. And it's meant for new tattoos. And it's a gel without any petroleum, because you don't want to put any petroleum-based moisturizers over top of a new tattoo. And they also gave me a little card with aftercare instructions. It's like, wash your hands before touching your tattoo, wash it with antibacterial soap. Do not use a washcloth or loofah, just wash it with your hands. Pat it dry after washing, apply a thin layer of ointment, and like it has all the different things that you should know, avoiding still bodies of water or like being submerged in water. avoiding certain activities, avoiding sun exposure, things like that, so that I remember and I don't just forget. Stickers, noise. Yeah, they gave me stickers and they gave me candy. And since I didn't end up using any of my gummy candy, I just left them all on the counter and I was like, you guys can have it for your kids. They're like, you don't have to do that. I'm like, I know I don't have to, but kids love gummies. They can have them. I'm not going to eat them otherwise. I brought them for this and I don't need it. So I left the gummies for the kids. I'm sure that they appreciated that. And they just gave me the little package and they're like, yeah. So if you could just if you could leave a review on Google for me, it would mean a lot. And I was like, oh yeah, duh, I got you. I will 100% write a review. I have yet to write it because I wanted to do this stream first and just get to talk out all my feelings and stuff like that first. So I got to do that. And they just sent me on my merry way. I was all set, all good. I have all the aftercare instructions that I need. I'm doing everything that I need to. She didn't give me her Twix yesterday. It's mine! I ate it this morning. If you want a Twix so bad, we can get one the next time I come and see you. Is that the candy that you like? I don't know what your favorite candy is. I haven't bought you enough candy. You like the Sour Belts. I didn't take you as a Twix person. I don't know what your favorite candy bar is, like in terms of chocolate. I will get you whatever you want next time. I already take you everywhere. What does it matter? What else is new? I'm eating another croissant. You had to pipe up and piss me off. Left Twix or right? I don't know if I'm gonna get into that battle. I don't have enough of an opinion. A Mars bar? Seems like so many people will only leave a review if they're mad, which isn't great. No, I love leaving reviews if it's like for the best of the best, where I share like my 5-star experiences. Love doing that shit. Love it, love it, love it. Stop! No, we're not! Stop lying! Stop lying! You need to stop lying to people! You're going to convince the alligators in this room. I swear to fucking God, we are not. I am not a man. No, we're not. We don't even live in the same house. We don't even live near one another. Like, I have to drive far in order to see this. You're getting put in timeout. No. You can, no. You getting put in timeout. How dare you? You watch your mouth. How dare you? My God. Don't spread rumors like that. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? I can't believe you're at. This is retribution. How dare you? How dare you? That sounds like something a married woman would deny. You're getting put in timeout too. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. You getting put in timeout too. What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you guys? Those alligators are poking out of the water. Shh, no. There may be a kernel of truth to. Do all of you guys want to be in the box? If anybody else says anything else, you're going in the box. I don't care. No. Y'all don't get to see my tattoo now. Listen, you wanted to see my tattoo so bad. Y'all gotta learn how to sit down and shut up. No, anybody say anything else, I swear to God, I should check how many times Chris has been timed out. Oh God, way too many. Way too many. Listen, Chronic, it's rich for you to say anything considering you were the first moderator who got banned. You got banned once on accident, but it was the funniest shit I have ever done. And that day will live in infamy. You be saying a lot for somebody who got banned. I don't know what you're talking about. No shipping allowed. God, no, it's not that. I don't want you to ship me with Chris. Yo, that's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Don't ship me with Chris. I don't care if you ship me with, like, I don't, who else comes in here? Kareen? You guys can ship me with Kareen. I would say I'm more okay with you guys shipping me with female content creators than, like, my mods. Don't ship me with my mods. My God. Yeah, Momochi, okay, Momochi, she's a special case. You guys already know her as my wife. That's different. I call her my wife. I call Chris a little bitch. I call Chris like a dog. Like, Chris is... He can't even speak up right now to defend himself. That's fucked up. That is so fucked up of me. Oh my God. Ouch. I'm not... I literally called him a dog, like, yesterday when we were hanging out. I literally called him that. Because he was sitting in the passenger side of my car, and I threw my purse at him. He's like, if you're gonna make me hold your purse, you better put a ring on it first. And I said I could put a collar on. Oh God, he's texting me. How long did you time me out for? I timed you out for 5 minutes, bitch. Think about what you've done. I know you're in there. I know you're hearing everything. I timed you out for 5 minutes. You gotta wait. I just know Chris likes hot Cheetos, Kit Kats, and Hershey's cookies and cream. I know he likes Kit Kats because the last time that we went to my Asian grocery store, we got Kit Kats. There goes the disc. He can't get rid of me. He can't get rid of me. He's gonna be joining me this next weekend for Pride. He has no choice. No choice in the matter. He's texting me. I can see your text messages. So Chris is the sub. Well, if I say anything, it's just gonna feed into the alligators again. So I can't say anything. Because if I deny it, you guys are gonna be like, oh, blah, 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 blah. And if I say anything, you guys are gonna be like, oh my God, you guys are dating. So, like, I can't say anything. This is all your guys' fault. Anyway, to get back to the actual topic of stream. Anyway, this has been the equivalent of your friend saying ew after people ask if you're dating. My ego is now hurt. What? Do you want me to say yes or no? Is that what you want me to do? I don't know what you want from me. Your ego is now hurt. Listen, I got my ego wounded real bad like a month or two ago. You can handle it. You'll be fine. We would never. Yeah, sure. Anyway. See, he doesn't act like this. Leave me leave me out of this. Oh my God. I am not gonna say anything else on the matter. I'm the one people dogpile on. I feel kind of bad now. You can see it from the outsider perspective now. You know what it's like now. Damn, that's crazy. Anyway, do you guys want to see the tattoo for real or not? Because y'all were wildin', and I don't know if you deserve seeing it. You saw the sketch, and you saw the finalized design. I don't think y'all have earned the right to see the actual tattoo on my skin. Y'all don't know me like that. You gotta come to the next fan expo to come see it. Or else you're not allowed to. Come to Fan Expo, and if you're listen, now there's no excuse. If you guys come to the next Fan Expo, which tickets are out already, right now, they have the dates for it and everything. If you go there and you're looking for me, there's one very easy way that you can find me now. I literally have this I'm not gonna cover it up or anything. You guys will be able to know that it's me if I show you the actual picture of it on my skin. So then there's no excuse. I'll beg if need be, since I haven't seen any of the sketches. Bear, I would never make you beg. I would never. We're actually going next year? What else am I gonna do in March? What else am I gonna do? Of course we're going, it's on a weekend. Who's the... I'm not getting in the middle of that argument. Absolutely not. Okay, I guess you guys have been kind enough that I will show you. But I have it cropped so you guys can't see like everything and be weird. It is cropped. Hold on. I'm getting it. Oh. That's not the size that I thought it would be. Oh god, why is it... Hello? Why is it cut like that? Hold on. Okay, so that's fully extended that direction. Let's get the top. There we go. And... there we go! Oh god, I'm dying. This is all your guys' fault. Oh my god. Dressed like a leprechaun, I don't know what else March is for! Bitch, I swear to god. Anyway, yes! This is the tattoo on my skin. This is what it looks like. It is on the back part, not like on my neck, but like right below my neck, between my shoulder blades. That's where it is. Is my tattoo. I'm so proud of the artist for honoring it in such a beautiful, beautiful way. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. I love the way that it turned out. I did send a photo of one of my tattoos. I'll have to see it then. I love your tattoo. I'm glad you like it. It's so cool. It's really cool. I'm so glad you guys like it. You know, when I first came up with the initial little sketch, I really didn't think that much of it. I was like, oh, this is pretty cool. I think this would be a really nice way to like honor him. And I'm sure that, you know, he would also think that it's really, really nice and all that stuff. But like having it actualized, like walking out of the shop that day, it still didn't really like set in until I sat down in my car and was like texting my friends to make plans. And I was just like, it's really on me. He'll always be with me now. And there's like no, it's like, I don't know. There's just something about it where it's like, I've wanted this for so long and I finally have it. And it means so much to me, so viscerally. And I couldn't be happier with it. I love it so much. So it means a lot to me. And you know what the funny thing is? one of the reasons why I got this tattoo was because I wear a necklace every single day. And you guys know this because I have like a slightly different one that I wear on my casual outfit. But I wear this one necklace every day. And I was like, oh, if I get a tattoo, then I can finally take off the necklace and I can finally like wear a different variety of metal, because it's silver plated. So I try to, you know, also wear silver earrings, silver rings, things like that, instead of gold or rose gold or whatever other color. But honestly, I can't imagine not wearing my necklace now because I waited for such a long time to get the tattoo. And like they kind of work in tandem, because the necklace, if I can take it off and like describe it to you guys, hold on. Okay, come on, buddy. He doesn't want to leave. I get it, bud. If I never had to take it off, I wouldn't. The necklace is shaped like a heart with kind of similar wings that go down. So instead of them being stretched out, they're like pointed down, like they're folded. And there's a little gem on top of the heart. And then inside of it, or inside the heart portion, it says "always in my heart." So they're kind of like siblings in a way, with the way that they're shaped, with their meaning, with their symbolism. I can't imagine having one and not the other. And since so far this whole time it's been the necklace, and now I have the tattoo, I don't want to leave the tattoo without the necklace. So I think I'll just keep wearing the necklace all the time. I just appeared to feed the boys and myself, but I'm back for a few minutes. Welcome back. Now we can recognize June from behind at conventions. I know what you mean, but the phrase... Wild phrasing! Interesting phrasing you have there, Geeks. Wild shit. Absolutely insane shit. I'm getting rid of this guy. He's getting out of here. Goodbye. Now it's just me and you again. June Bugs. Chat. Watching you. I want to enjoy the last bits of my croissant. Well, I have 2 mini croissants still, and I'm finishing. I said something sus. Recognizing me from the back? Imagine if the tattoo I got was like on my ass or something. You can recognize June from the back now. Wild shit. What happened? Nothing happened. Nothing happened. I don't know what you're talking about. Running to steal your croissant. No, they're mine. No, they're mine. No. You know, there is a place, Emmeth, that I should take you that has like the best croissants. I gotta take you there sometime. It's really, really good. I'm running to steal Bowie. You leave Bowie alone. Get your hands off of him. He's mine. My son. And my son. But yeah, that was my experience with my tattoo. And I cannot wait to get more, because I'm definitely going to get way, way more. The ones that I have planned so far in terms of other tattoos, because I remember this was a question from one of you guys earlier. There are 2 Good Omens tattoos that I want to get that will be relatively small, and I want them right in front of my ears. So on the right side, I want Crowley's snake, because that's what he actually has in the show. He has a little snake tattoo, and I love it, and I want it. And it's also fitting for me because I'm the year of the snake in Chinese zodiac. So even if I don't want to admit that it's Good Omens, I could say that it's Chinese zodiac related and it would still be valid, at least for me. And then I wanted a matching Aziraphale one. So in front of my other ear, I want to do a quill and ink because I think that would be really fitting. Just a really small quill and ink. Those are the two real small ones that I want to do. I have two gigantic ones that I want to do that are gonna cost a lot of money. So I gotta really save up for those ones and probably get a better job. But I want to do, I think I was telling Chronic about this actually. There are two Hosier songs that I adore. I really, really adore. And the two songs are called Through Me and Francesca. Through Me is a song that talks about love and grief. And it has like references to nature, specifically fire and water. And it talks about like the feeling of being in love mimicking the feeling of grief, where I can either, you know, be so emotional and so caught up in my own feelings that I burn everything around me, or I can, you know, take some deep breaths and let all of these things flow through me and let the world flow around me and everything will be okay. And the Francesca is actually about Dante's Inferno, or in like the Divine Comedy, the story of Francesca. And in the song, it's kind of from their perspective, where it's like, I know what we did was wrong, but if I ever had to live again, I'd do the same exact thing. Or like, if I knew that this was gonna be my fate and that I'd be damned to hell for all eternity in this never-ending storm, I'd do it again, because that's just how much I love you. That's kind of what the two songs are about. So I had an idea in my head where it's mostly like a line art focus, where on my right leg, I want it to be a woman reaching out from fire. And on my left leg, I want it to be a man reaching out from water and waves. And I want them to be reaching towards each other with their arms pointed almost like towards the center of my body. Because again, it's like a very spiritual thing for me. And I want them on the sides of my thighs. So from like where the hip joint is, where it sits in the socket, all the way down to like the knee area. I want that whole thing on both sides. That's what I want. And then I've also been thinking about doing a tattoo for the Two of Cups, because you guys know how I feel about tarot stuff and how deeply it affects me, especially that specific card and its significance to me. I don't know how I want that yet. I would need to figure that out on how I want that to look. But honestly, I have been thinking about, and I don't mean to be crude, but I really want like an underboob tattoo, like across the rib cage, which I know is gonna freaking hurt. I know that's gonna hurt like hell, but I think it just looks so stunning. It just looks really good. And I really want like an underbust tattoo. I saw somebody with a design that was like very architectural, and there was like it kind of looked like an arm of a chandelier with like a bunch of diamonds dripping off of it and just like a lot of moving parts, and it looked so gorgeous. I don't know if I want something like that or if I want to find something that has more meaning to me, but I think that would be really, really cool. My Chinese zodiac is the dog. I know that's not surprising at all. Well, I'm glad you said it and not me. I want a ghost face tattoo since I'm gonna do a horror theme on my leg. That's sick as hell! That'd be great! I'm surprised Chris hasn't said about getting a ghost face tattoo, because that definitely seems up their alley. I want more croissant. Y'all are just gonna have to sit back and hold off for a minute. I love croissant. One of these days, I'm gonna get a first-person middle finger perspective over my pancreas. Honestly, I think that would be a sick-ass tattoo. That'd be sick as hell. Oh no, I want one. I will have one. We're gonna go get more the next time I go to see you. What do you mean? We're literally gonna get some. Also, before stream today, my bestie called and I put in vacation time, vacation hours, to have her and her husband stay with me for an extended weekend. So in August, at some point, I'm gonna take a weekend off and I'm gonna have my friends over. And I'm making a giant Google Doc of things that we could go do, like fun activities and places to eat and stuff like that. I'm talking about a ghost face tattoo. Oh, I thought you were talking about a croissant. I thought you were talking about the croissant. I don't actually want anything vulgar on my body permanently. That feels pretty trashy. I think it's metal. Honestly, considering medical history with you, to get a tattoo of a middle finger where your pancreas is, I think that's metal as fuck. My whole identity is trashy. Now, I wouldn't say that, but you did, so, you know? I have boobas on my arm? You have a booba tattoo? Sheesh. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, I wasn't taking it as like a vulgar thing. I didn't take that as a vulgar thing. I think for me, but maybe this is my perspective as like a woman or as someone who is like perceived as a woman and lived her life as a woman for many, many years up until like now, where sometimes I want to be perceived as a woman, sometimes I don't, but that's neither here nor there. For me to get a tattoo of something like sapphic in nature, I think that would be cool. I think I would really like to get a tattoo of, I don't know, something sapphic, like, on my tailbone, maybe? That would really freaking hurt. Okay, listen, because of my body, because of my arthritis, and because of, like, the size and shape of my body, I put a lot of pressure on my tailbone from like sitting at work all day, sitting at my computer for multiple hours. Like my tailbone, it hurts. She hurts. So the idea of getting a tattoo there is gonna hurt like hell, but I kind of really want it. And I think it would be really, really sexy. I kind of really want it. What would you call me? Wait, what would you call me identity then? Oh, like how I would describe your identity? I think you already know how I'm gonna describe it, and you don't want me to say it on stream because I said it in real life once and you got pissed at me and now we're best friends. I don't want to say it on stream. That's mean. I didn't take it badly at all. I just enjoyed tatas. except on myself. I mean, I don't think I need a tattoo of tatas. I have enough as it is. I don't need all that. I mean, I want a tattoo of some sort of feminine looking thing, but that's just because feminine energy is fucking gorgeous. I wonder what that might be. Don't you make that chronic mauled at me, young man. Don't you chronic mauled at me. I've decided I'm shaped like a garbage can. I mean, who's mad about that? Is anybody pressed over the fact that you're shaped like a garbage can? Because if I recall correctly, you have a fiance. And unless your fiance takes issue with the fact that you're shaped like a garbage can, I don't think it matters. And good for you. If I'm recalling correctly. You know the Lilith's Daughter art I bought at Fan Expo? Yes! Okay, I know what you mean. Yeah. I mean, you could probably get, like, a tattoo. Oh, no, wife. Oh! I don't know why I thought fiance. No, you wifed up? You got a whole ass wife? You got more Riz than any of us? Bear is the Riz King for a reason! Bear always comes in here and calls me gorgeous because Bear has Riz. Bear has a whole wife. Y'all gotta learn from Bear. That's right. Bear, I see that comment. I will refrain from reading it aloud, but good for you. Good for you. Caked up. You're living your best life, as you should. As you should. As you should. Oh god, Chris, are you drinking already? Are you drinking already? The typos. It's bad. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Chris. Chris, are you drinking already? Oh no. Oh no. It's happening. Listen, I don't want to be too crude. I don't want to be too crude on stream. And I feel like I don't want to talk too much about my insecurities or nothing, because that, you know, that's not the vibe. Last I checked, this was an 18+ stream. Listen, this is well, it's just happening. It's just happening. Listen, I have qualms about the shape of my body in certain areas, but not enough to, like, viscerally hate myself. But, you know, sometimes I wish that, you know, the backside. I wish the cake was caking more. She's wide, but she's flat. I wish she was rounded more. Like loaf of bread action. But it's more like slice of bread action. Oh, God, I just want the roundness. I want the roundness, but I will say, you know, considering that I don't have that, I can still shop for clothing without worrying all the time if my butt is hanging out, because I don't have that issue. But I think if I did get it to a point of roundness, then it would get real dangerous real fast. So that's not a worry that I currently hold, that I might start holding if I were to pursue, like, exercise or any anything that might adjust the proportions on that front, I'll say. I don't know what's happening. I'm trying to spell correctly. You're really trying your best over here, Chris. God. I think we all wish that. Do we all hold the same desire of wanting our cake to cake harder? My cake is not caking. It's flatter than a pancake. See, again, I don't think mine is the flattest, but I just want it to you know, I want it rounded a little bit more. Just a little bit. It's wide, and it's not that it, you know, has no shape, but I think it's less of the actual cake and more of like my hip shape. She said, are we laughing over juvenile words? Is this the hour that we've hit? This is the zone that we are in where we giggle and laugh about saying the word butt. Is that what's happening now? My God. When I finish this last croissant, I'll end stream. But it's not done yet, so we still have a little bit. We can do leg exercises when I teach you how to gym. Who's Jim? Who's Jim? Do I know a Jim? Who is that? I want to know who you're talking about. How do I become him? Let me learn how to gym. Like from The Office? What are you doing to poor Jim? We're gonna steal his cake. Leg exercises who? The leg exercises are us chasing him down a darkened alleyway in the middle of the night in the pouring rain to steal his cake. Jimothy is my least favorite person. Okay, well, I guess he won't be that missed then. Could we take a moment to appreciate that Jimmy Neutron's last name is Neutron? Imagine being named John Gravity. Charles Physics. Bill Biology. Like that shit. I'm Samantha Environmental Science. Oh my God. That's who I am. Guys, I just exposed my whole legal name. Bill! Oh my God. Welcome into the chat, Francis? I hope I hope I'm saying Francis Nildo? Welcome in, hello, Timmy Anatomy. I'm Alex Archaeologist. Yes, you are, bitch. Oh my God. That's all I thought of, and I feel old as hell. Who doesn't love Bill Nye, though? Who doesn't love Bill Nye? You know, I was having the greatest time this morning. What was it? Momori was just flipping through channels to have something to watch because there was nothing really that good on. But, Crikey, Keeping Up with the Irwins was on, which is all Steve Irwin's family. So there's like his son Robert, his daughter Bindi, and his wife Terry still running the Australian zoo. That was so much fun to watch. Because what was it? In that episode, there were some birds that they were rehabilitating, there was a wallaby that they were rehabilitating, and a tiger that they've had forever just had babies. And they were monitoring her. Love watching that show. That show's a great show. Flat earthers, apparently? What you talking about? Oh, that they don't like Bill Nye? Do flat earthers, like, seek out Bill Nye to fight him on the internet? Is that something that happens? I don't know, that's why I'm asking. I watched him growing up, Steve Irwin, yeah. He was an icon! How are you doing? I'm doing well, thank you for asking, Francis. I'm doing alright. I'm actually gonna wrap up stream soon. I'm finishing up my little snack, and then I will be gone for the rest of the evening, because I've already been streaming for a while now. I did my little story time. Me don't want to go back to work on Monday. I know, buddy. Listen, the faster that you get through this next week, the faster it'll be for you to be here and hang out with me again. How about that? Just think about the light at the end of the tunnel. It'll be great. I think it was climate change deniers that were mad getting called out during his bit with the burning of the globe. Oh, yeah, that sounds more right. Yeah. I was gonna say, what did he do for flat earthers? Because it's not like he even interacts with them. He doesn't do anything interaction-wise with a bunch of flat earthers. That is not his style. Snacks. Yes, Mom Mori snuck in with a plate of croissants and chocolate dip. And handed them over, which was very, very nice of her. I got a snack. It's very good. Very good snack. Well, I finished eating it, which means that we have come to the end of the stream. I hope y'all enjoyed my little story time and got to enjoy all the pictures of my new tattoo. I am sure that with any other new tattoo that I get in the future, I will be more than happy to share it with y'all so y'all can see all the fun little designs that I get. Because it's fun. It's very, very fun. And what else was I gonna say? If the Earth was flat, how's the government able to hide aliens? Checkmate, flat earthers. We were in the presence of Mom Mori, kind of. You guys got like half a second of Mom Mori, and that's about it. June is the snack. Hey yo. Hey yo. Bear, you know what? I should get you on an episode of Bat Decisions where we just hang out. We don't even gotta do any like pleasantries of doing an episode of Winging It first. I just gotta get you on Bat Decisions. I think that would be really fun. But anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining this stream today! I do not have a schedule ready at all. I have no idea what's going on next week. Besides, Chris coming over again. I've bought Mom Mori flowers. Yes, you did, bud. Yes, you did. You most certainly did. One last goodbye from special guest. Yes, buddy. Yes, buddy. No, please make sure I'm dead that day. You don't want to come over? You don't want to come over? I see how it is. I see how it is. Trying to... Oh, special guest wants to say bye-bye. Oh, special guest. Oh, special guest. You so stinky? Yeah. You with your ears? Yeah. Your ears down there? That's my hand. You're nasty. You're nasty. Nasty boy. You a nasty boy. You know what? I should probably do a follow-up picture at some point of the tattoo once it's fully healed. I'm talking about you and Bear hanging out drunk. Oh, okay. Okay. Well, anyway. Thank you guys so much for joining stream today. I will put out a schedule whenever. You guys will get your schedule when you get it. You get what you get and you don't get upset. I got responsibilities that I gotta do, unfortunately, but I will get around to it as soon as I can. Nice seeing you, Jun-san. Have a good night. Much love. Thank you, Mini-Me. Okay, well, as always, I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Your morning... There's a criminal at my feet! My God. Your morning... your morning, your afternoon, your evening, whatever it might be, wherever you are. And I will see you guys again sometime. You guys will find me. Don't worry. I'm always around. Bye, everyone. I'll see you later. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.